When you did go into that role in 2018, you had quite a few moving parts within the business that you had to get to grips with. How did you prioritise the top 3 things that you were going to focus on when you had such a diverse collective group within your portfolio?
Before taking on the role, I took up my position in August 2018. I think I was appointed or confirmed in May of that year. And so I had a plan in May that's, a strategic plan around that I'd agreed with the board about making us a member-first organisation. So we're owned by our members, our 700,000 members, but how could we make that more meaningful? So how could we make that more relevant? And in other words, as a business at the time which transacted with lots of customers as well as our members, about a fifth of our transactions were with our members. And my feeling was that we should try and get that to where it was the majority of our transactions. If over half of our business was with a membership, that would be a very powerful organisation. So that was a sort of strategic plan. But what happened, obviously, was just as I was taking over, we had a significant and serious problem with our energy business and over 400,000 customers. But it became quite clear that through some poor management decisions, we had a big area of loss in that business. And so my very first board meeting in September of that year was to inform the board that there was a serious black hole in the energy business, and that had to be the priority. So there was no real choice in terms of what was the number one priority. It was finding a solution to that. And I've spent my first year really focused on find that solution, agreeing the deal with Octopus Energy to the joint venture, working with the board and working through that with the board. So that was, it was intense. It was a real area of focus. But I didn't take my mind off the longer term strategy. So there was 2 things that I wanted to achieve as whilst focusing on that as a business priority. I wanted to create that membership strategy. And I also wanted to embed our values in the business. And what I mean by embedding the values is we're a values-led organisation, we're a cooperative, we're owned by our members, but I never really felt that we fully embedded those values in everything we do. So I appointed a chief values officer onto my executive team, who had 25 years plus experience in the co-op world, and was able to say to him, you take this and you just make it meaningful in every single area of the business. And so that was a priority. And then developing that membership strategy, understanding how we would grow our membership, how we would get more of our members more involved in our businesses. Those were the top 3 priorities that I focused on.